that location is very important when setting your traps. However, there are some spots where you can read signs, so that way you can pick your best bed out to set a trap. As you can see, what I have in front of me here is a log crossing across the creek, and you can tell that there's some pretty fresh coon tracks on here because it snowed late or early last night, and these are probably from early this morning. Now, as you can see, Logan is over there. He's setting up another dog-proof trap, and he's setting it actually on the opposite side of the creek of the crossing. But if the coon will smell the trap, the bait in the trap, there's a small pinch point over there that's maybe about 6 inches wide in the creek that the coons will cross back over to get over to the trap. Here's one of our basic dog-proof traps. Again, this is still in the urban area that we talked about in the previous videos. As you can tell, there's some scratches up the trees and stuff here. We have caught a couple coons out of this, and we've caught a couple possums out of it. And there's a property line marker right there. So you always want to make sure you set far enough off of the property line marker that you don't get in any conflict with other landowners that you don't have permission to be on. 10 to 15 yards is always a good bet. And so Logan's going to show you how to set up another dog-proof here in this bend in the creek where the water's just a tad bit deeper.
Just got it wired off of this tree right here. As you can see, there's diggings up through here. I think we've caught 2 coons and 2 possums from here in 4 nights. Like I said, just a bit wasting bait. That's where we're coming to. A little bit. I just like to leave a little piece for them out like that, so if they're trap shy or leery about it, they'll taste that and they'll want to go in there and get some more. So, another good thing, I don't know really if a lot of people use this or not, but I found it very effective. Me and Garrett have. My dad showed me this. Is beaver caster. It's any animal is going to come in because they're very curious, and it's just a curiosity smell for them. And they really seem to like it. So what I like to do is just shake it up a little bit, get it mixed up. If I can get it open here. You try to get that open with your pocket. Thank you. Sorry about that, but just a little bit. I like to find a stick or something. Just get a little bit of that going. I like to put a little bit down in your dog proof. And take a little bit. Smear on these trees. Because it's just a curiosity for them, and they smell that and they want to come in and check it out. Now we're just going to finish it off by setting it. Put a little fish oil in there. Because fish oil is always great. Twist it. Right here, like Garrett said, there's a good log crossing up there, just down from this, and there's these coons will follow this creek down here in this bottom. Give a little squirt down through there, a little shot up through there, a little bit on these trees here. And this isn't just pure fish oil, because pure fish oil, when it gets really, really cold, it'll gel up on you. It'll get really jelly, and it's just a pain to mess with. So we like to mix it. One of these, which is 32 ounces of fish oil. We'll use about this much fish oil, or somewhere in there, and then we'll add an ounce of shellfish oil and mix it up. And then sometimes we'll even get a bigger bottle than this, like a gallon or so, and just mix all kinds of stuff in it. Like we normally mix salmon oil and clam juice and shellfish oil together because it just makes a real good smell, and it's a lot stronger than just regular fish oil. On to a new location.
Another good thing is when it's cold out like this, it's always great to protect your hands. Logan here prefers not to use gloves very much occasions when he's setting traps, simply because his hands don't get quite as cold as easy as mine does. But I like to use these Paragrabs. You can order them from Nightlight catalog, or they're pretty well the same thing as the Frosty Grip gloves you can buy at most hardware stores or clothing stores. When you get your hands wet, these are great because they're really tacky on them, on the pads of the hands. And like he had trouble a minute ago getting the bottle open because his hands were wet and it kept slipping. And that's the advantage of my gloves, is I could just grab a hold of it and twist it, and I had plenty of traction on it.